What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are Des Moines International Airport for the 19th airport update for the month of May 2022. Crazy to think we're already in the month of May. Almost feels like yesterday we started 2022 off with a bang, so yeah, we're already here in May, so let's go ahead and do this. Jump straight into the update. We've got one new model-ish for the Des Moines airport updates. I've featured this model in previous airport updates, but this is the first time that it has been in the Des Moines updates as far as I'm aware. Starting off at Gate Alpha 1, we have the Southwest 737-800 in the Heart livery with splits. This aircraft arrived in on a service from St. Louis at 11:17 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 11:25 a.m. on flight 1313. At Gate Alpha 3, we have this Allegiant Airbus A320 on a bit of a new service from Portland, Oregon. This is on flight 832, arrives in kind of late at about 10:19 p.m. is when it was scheduled, but it actually arrived in at 10:36 p.m., so about 17 minutes behind schedule for this aircraft. But nice to see Allegiant building a decent presence here at Des Moines, as they've already established a bit of a maintenance base here, or just kind of like a general base, maybe not so much for maintenance at the moment, but they have committed to establishing a base. I think they have service now to Palm Springs, which is what I believe I had in either last month's update or in the March update. Because last month's update was kind of a crapshoot, so if you wanna watch that, you can certainly tune into that after this video. That was a kind of a fun video to make. It was hard for me to keep a straight face in that, but I was able to persevere and finish the video without any significant outtakes. Well, I did have plenty, but I cut them out. But point being, I had fun filming that update, but that's pretty much all I have for that. So yeah, nice to see Allegiant here establishing a great presence at Des Moines with Portland service and a whole bunch of other stuff that will hopefully be coming soon. Just remember, Newark service is starting up fairly soon, I think. I think by the time that this goes out, I think that Newark service will already be underway. So that's all I have for this aircraft. We'll move on to the new aircraft, which you can already see towards the top of your screen and just kind of lurking in the background. So let's check that out. A new aircraft for the Des Moines International Airport updates at Gate Alpha 5B. We have this United 737-900 in the Evo Blue livery. The exact aircraft that was used did have the Continental Globe livery based off the latest Jet Photos photo that appeared on Flight Radar 24, so may or may not have received the Evo Blue livery by this point, but that's what I saw. This aircraft arrived in on a service from Houston George Bush Intercontinental Flight 1107 at 10:15 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 10:17 p.m. arrival. Sorry about the slightly bad angle here with the terminal blocking the front end of the aircraft. Same goes for, at least with the United 739, but in this case it was just the jet bridge blocking the view of that. But nevertheless, sitting up at Gate Alpha 4, we have this United 737-800 in the Continental Globe livery. This aircraft arrived in on a service from Denver, Flight 465, at 8:05 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 8:20 p.m. arrival. That is all the aircraft we have here at the Alpha Concourse. We'll check out Concourse C. Got another set of aircraft down there as well. Nothing too interesting, but we do have a bit of a quantitative service that is being featured in this update, so let's go check that out. Sitting up at Gate Charlie 3A, we have this Delta Connection CRJ-200. A bit of an interesting service here from Minneapolis, Flight 4783. I've been told that this is some sort of like quantitative service, so I'm guessing they're sending this just because there's a bit of extra demand and they don't want to send a fuller aircraft like a CRJ-700 or a 900 like they normally do, so they just sent an extra CRJ-200 flight in the morning, arrived in at 9:55 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:59 a.m. arrival. I believe this service is ending fairly soon, so the CRJ-200 will be quickly disappearing once again from the Des Moines International Airport, probably around the time this airport update goes out. I think it was May 5th I was told when that service was going to end. I think that's when this video will be going out. At Gate Charlie 2, we have this Delta 717-200 arriving in on a service from Atlanta, Flight 2537, at 5:20 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 5:32 p.m. arrival. At Gate Charlie 4A, we have this Delta Connection CRJ-900. This aircraft arrived in on a service from Detroit, Flight 5123, at 9:31 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 9:41 a.m. arrival. Not sure why Des Moines has Detroit service, yet Sioux Falls doesn't. I know for a brief period of time, actually for probably much longer than that, maybe a little bit longer than that, we did used to have Detroit service, and I think we also used to have Cincinnati service as well. That was much further back, so not sure why Des Moines has more demand for Detroit, but I guess that's just how it is, since Sioux Falls is basically half the size of Des Moines in this case. But nevertheless, we do have this Delta CRJ-9 coming in from Detroit. Getting a bit of a bird's eye view of this aircraft at Gate Charlie 7. I put it at 7B in this case to avoid space conflict with that aircraft over there at Gate Charlie 5. We do have this American Airbus A319 CFM engines with the fence tips, waiting for an IAE release to be made by Gemini. I know that definitely has been a request that's been made a few times. Maybe not as popular as some other ones, but that is one I'm definitely looking forward to whenever Gemini gets around to doing it, hopefully with good colors. This aircraft arrived in on a service from Phoenix Sky Harbor, Flight 1972, at 1:14 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 1:22 p.m. arrival. And finally, at Gate Charlie 5, we have this American Eagle Embraer 175. This aircraft arrived in on a service from Miami. This has been a service that's been around for a little while now, but I have not featured it yet in the Des Moines Airport updates. This is Flight 3732, operated by Envoy Air. Arrived in at 10:29 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 11 p.m. arrival. And that will do it here at Des Moines International Airport, the 19th airport update that I've done up to this point. A lot of big things are coming up very, very soon. I'll be detailing that in a future video that I'll probably make around the summertime once I know of everything that's going to be happening come fall and even into the winter of 2022. So that'll be coming very soon, so just make sure to stay tuned for that. They'll have a lot of important information as to what will be coming for the channel and for various other things that I'd like to do here on social media. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.